This is the 30 gallon right here. Got two bysters in it, an albino one and that one's a Indula cherry. And I was just using this tank to pretty much grow them out. They were real small and I'm gonna be moving them to the 75 I showed you guys earlier. Two sponge filters, canister filter. So this is my 52 flat bank hexagon tank. Got two Aquaclear 70s on it, sponge filter. Got a bunch of plecos in there, some bristlenose, a bunch of emerald corridoras, some albino bristlenose, big old goldfish. I got him when he was about an inch big. I don't know why I kept him. Tons of plants. Got a green spot pufferfish, two of them. Some Bosemani rainbow, I think a school of six. Some platies in there. Some salt and pepper cories. About two royal plecos, about 5 inches, but he's always hiding under that wood. I'm gonna reach in here and make this royal pleco come out. Wood, actually, me and my friend of mine found it in a local creek. There'll be a video on that coming out pretty soon. And this tank right here is my 26 gallon tank filled with at least 30-35 fish in there. There's some longfin serpe tetras, some really big cardinal tetras. I think I got a school of 10 of those. Some platies up top. Some frittata rainbows up there. Some fry from guppies. Just a bunch of fish producing real well. Some bristlenose, albino blue-eyed bristlenose in there. Tons of plants. You can't really see any of the fish, but I'll be getting rid of the plants real soon. Right here is my 20 gallon tall. Just use this tank for plants pretty much. A lot of rare Buse philandra in there. Even some rare Nubius in there. This is the only tank with CO2. I'm running 2 lights on this tank. It's a little green right now. I overdosed some fertilizers. Some algae growing. And this is my 10 gallon tank. It's filled with a bunch of bristlenose, some long fin bristlenose, green dragon bristlenose, binos, super red calicos, regular super reds, blue eyed. There's a bunch of different types of fish. There's at least 30 bristlenose in here.
That's like to hide by the sponge filter. These will be moving real soon too. That's the calico one right there.
This is one of my 75 gallons right here. Again with the wood. All of this wood was found in the creek local to me. This big piece right here. It's not sinking yet, but it will be soon. Big old parrotfish I've had for about 3 years. Some Rio Grande cichlids in there. Some bass caught in a creek behind my house. Zoom Ed light. Picked it up at ACA, like 40 bucks. Aquaclear 70 and I think a Tetra filter 60. This is my other 75 gallon right next to each other. And I want to start off with talking about these lights right here. I can change them But you got this from ACA as well. It comes with a built-in timer. You can turn the reds off, the greens off, and the blues off. You just have the whites on. It's a really nice timer. Got it for free, thanks to Andy. Knocked me on team. I'm running 2 AquaClear 70s. Now to the fish. That's a Venustus I've had since he was a fry. I've raised him up from eggs. Had him about 3.5 years. I recently got rid of all the fish in here. It was a bunch of African cichlids and booners. Gave him to a friend of mine. We'll go check out his tanks pretty soon. And in here, I have a 3-beacon pleco. Pretty rare, fancy pleco. He's about 5-6 inches. There'll be new fish in here real soon, so... Oh, and this piece of wood right here, one of my favorite pieces of wood, along with this one right here, were also found in that creek. I'll make a video on that creek real soon. Stay tuned for the new fish. So these are all of the fish I used to have in my 75 gallon. I just want to do something different with the tank, so I gave them to a friend of mine. About 30 fish in there, some rusty cichlids, some yellowtail ACI, some Eureka Reds in there, some Pictus catfish over there. Throw a little food in there, make them come out. And again, with all of this wood right here, was all locally found in the creek. Which are running the AquaClear 70 and a 50. One peacock all by himself. And this is another one of my friend's fish tank right here. This is a 20 gallon with some wild caught green sailfin mollies. We caught them locally in our backyard. We have a ditch back there with so many of these things and a bunch of other types of fish you'll see later on in the video. The wood's also locally caught, along with most of the other rocks and hardscapes. Also have some mosquito fish in there. As you can see, they're producing babies left and right. There's some food in there for them. Running 2 filters and 2 heaters and 2 lights, huh? So this is the last of my friend's fish tanks. This is a 60 gallon. It's got some real nice looking Texas cichlids in there. Also some orange belly perch in there. Decent sized common pleco right there hiding. Turtle. Got a couple crawfish in there, but they're hiding. I really like the way this light is on this tank. It looks natural. It just looks like it's supposed to be like that. Throw some food in there for these guys. They act like they don't feed them. All wild caught fish. Even the turtle.
Yeah, check all the sound out.